Oh, you're getting a Switch too? I have to assume this probably runs pretty well on a Switch too. Although I will admit, I was sort of hoping that stuff would run maybe slightly better on the Switch 2 than it actually does. I saw that they'd pushed back Elden Ring. And on the Switch 2, and I had heard that it was like reviewers who had been to demos and stuff for Elden Ring on the Switch were finding that it was actually kind of running like shit. Unfortunately. Which I have to assume is why they pushed the release back at that. No surprise. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those games. I was just playing it the other day on my PS5, and I was a little surprised by sort of like how bad the pop-in is in the game sometimes. Because I've been attempting to do. So you guys, do you want to see it actually? I've been doing a level 1 playthrough. I restarted my level 1 playthrough of Elden Ring. Because I wanted to. And because I thought it would be cool to do it. Bad poppins. Can't be talking about Mary. Now that's nice. She's bad to the bone. I'm downloading. Give me 1 second. Why is this taking so long? I guess you don't need to watch this with audio. The important thing about this is that the video quality on this is kind of bad. Because this is just a PlayStation 5 capture, alright? So this was me. I was like, I want to see if I can beat Margit the Fell Omen at level 1 with unupgraded weapons, with the fucking starting club. And my goal for this was I wanted to see if I could learn to parry Margit, which is because I'm so bad at parrying. Now I will say that my start here was pretty scrappy, but that's mostly because I didn't think that this is the one that I was actually going to beat him, you know. But I got a parry. That was my first parry. Very proud of myself. Yeah, but yeah, I have really been gaming, and you go in naked as well, because of course you do. Because that's the way to play these games. You go in basically naked. Big bonk at the back. Made me very happy. The parries feel so fucking good, man. Parrying, because this fuck was so hard my first time playing it, and I know he was for so many other people as well. So to go in completely unleveled with an unupgraded weapon. You want to try something like this with a few games? You could do a Breath of the Wild version of this, right? If you wanted to. A no health version of that. A 3-heart run. Did I ever finish the 3-heart run? This is really the bit I was proud of. Where I completely locked in. We got the big stagger here. Follow up with the charged R2. And then I say, fuck you, another parry. Going for another crit. Another charged R2. Another parry. And then bonk bonk, and he's dead. I felt so fucking good doing that. I felt so fucking good getting that, man. I was like, it's time. It is time for me to finally actually do the level 1 playthrough of Elden Ring. Because I got so far and then I gave up and I was like, and then I deleted the file. But now I'm like, I watched a video where a guy was like, here is how you should actually do it. And I was like, I basically did all of the things that he said in the first one and then got stuck at one boss and he was like, You should be using sleep pots on this boss. They are so hard. Do not try and do this one without cheesing them. And I was like, okay, well, if that's the way I get through that, which I absolutely can do, and don't feel bad about it at all, then I should come back to it, you know? No, I think I'm not streaming the attempts just because it really is just a thing I'm doing for fun, and then I also sort of don't expect... I've never really had any particular luck streaming From Software games for whatever reason. But I love them. I love them with my whole heart. But it's been one of those things that it's ended up being mostly for me. And for me it is incredibly fun to see if I can actually beat the game level 1 again.